Thank you, Fusion, for the welcome back. Thank you for your chat as well. Because it wouldn't be a Tune-In Tuesday without me dropping off. I know the stream stopped. I got kicked off Twitch. It wouldn't be a Tune-In Tuesday without me getting kicked off Twitch. But the queue is still there. Maggie is up next, having subbed. And hopefully Maggie comes back in. Because a lot of people don't understand that it's... Oh, there you are, Maggie. I'm just finishing a cigarette. I don't usually smoke when I stream, but... Or... On camera. If that makes any sense. And yes, the stream started over again. But the queue hasn't. The queue is still there, in place. And I know I can go through a few next, so the queue doesn't look as scary. But I do boost up subs. So, James, you'll be after Maggie. But, yes, I was getting a lot of spirit communication, and I do know that Maggie is seeking spirit communication. So for my private reads, they're usually an hour long, and I will have a cigarette in between my private reads so the energy doesn't get confused. Oh, there you go. No, the stream's still going. Hopefully... there you go. Thank you, Laura. It's always amazing how helpful my chatters are. But just waiting for people to come back in. The cam's not working. Okay. The camera's working here. And I'm just checking my bit rate. I see now. Cam's frozen. I get it. My bitrate is showing unstable. So just give it a second. The bitrate's dropped a bit, so the cam's frozen. It's good that it does that though. It's good that if you follow Phoenix, you do get notified of when I go live. And yes, it's going. But the spirit world know to stay away from me when I'm having a cigarette. Which is why I needed to fit one in. I needed a new coffee. And I needed to find my nail file. Because if I don't file a broken nail... And please tell me if anybody else has this horrible habit. If I don't file down a broken nail... I'm on Smoko. There you go. Really? It was an alternative. I haven't heard it. Called Smoko. I should give the chats. I know who the chats are. Welcome in, Alchemy. I know who the chats are, and yes, they are a great band. But I didn't think they'd released a song called Smoko. It must be new. I've seen them live. They're awesome live. Yeah, they're awesome live. And usually I'm stuck in my mind. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm a party nightclubber freak. Even though I'm well into my 50s. I'm closer to 60 than 50. And I'm still a clubbing freak. So it amazes some people that I'm still that way. But no, I haven't heard of Amel. I haven't heard of the sniffers. See, you're teaching me. You're teaching me. Doesn't mean I won't hear of them. Seriously, I'm a bit of a clubbing freak. But I hope that doesn't put anyone off. It's just who I am. Okay, Maggie. I've finished my cigarette, so the spirit world know they can come in now. Okay. Can you understand someone in the spirit world that had oxygen prongs before they passed? They kept taking them out. They kept taking them out. You had to restart your phone. Okay. Oh, all of these technologies when your father. Okay. I want to say there was something special about Dad. And I know most people, yeah, I'm getting more that pulling them out. So much so I have to wipe my nose. Oh. Dad didn't want to go in hospital. Can you understand this, Maggie? Dad did not want to pass in hospital. Dad wanted to pass at home. And I know when spirit come in, they do come in with energy that's... You were the last one. Okay, let him tell you that. He was an outdoor guy and home. He wanted to pass at home, is what I get. I believe Dad may have come from England. Can you understand having your head on the bed when Dad passed? It's like you weren't looking at Dad. You may have just nodded off. Okay, I'm not picking up way back in the 1600s. Oh, that's the English connection. I get it now. I feel Dad went back. But he's talking now of when he passed. Either you had nodded off or you had put your head on the side of the bed and couldn't see. This is just evidence for you. And don't worry, I will answer your question if you've got one as well. You left just before. I want to say it was you leaving that gave Dad permission. And I need to say, Dad, I had a cigarette. In Dad's youth, Dad used to roll his own. Can you understand this, Maggie? Dad used to roll his own. Dad used to roll his own cigarettes. I know I've just put one out, but I'm actually seeing the rolling of. He was a health nut. Yeah. I need to go back, and I wouldn't say as a kid. I want to say, would Dad have been a teenager in the 60s? Okay, you never saw that. You may have to ask some questions of people that know your dad. But I feel like Dad would have been about 12 in 1960. Okay, in the Depression he was a teen. That's not 1960, but what I was seeing was... Yeah. Anyway, you were born in 54. Okay. That's okay. Let Dad tell you, not you telling me. It's the best evidence is when they can tell you. Can you understand Dad in uniform? And I'm getting green. Welcome in, Alchemy. Sorry, I forgot to do the welcome in. I did see you come in and forgot. But I see green as uniform. Okay. So you can understand the green. Oh, Alchemy, I'm sorry you have to leave. And, okay. Oh, sweet dreams, Alchemy. Okay. And can you understand Dad reading a lot? I feel he had difficulty reading, but I see him with a lot of different books. Particularly newspapers. And I want to say his intelligence on mechanics. Loved cars. Loved the engines, way the engines work. Yeah, lots of books and news. But I feel Dad had difficulty reading. Good on him for persevering. But can you understand the mechanics, the way things worked? Particularly car engines. And trust me, at times they show me different cars, but the car I'm seeing, I believe, would have been called something different overseas to what it's called here in Australia. In Australia, I would have thought it was a really old Bentley. And I believe it was in your backyard. Or your rear yard. I believe you'd know this. It's got a rounded hood. It was Dad's pride and joy. And so were German Shepherds or Alsatians. Just information for you, Maggie. Your brothers mess with cars, okay? One of them is over there. One of them is on the other side. A Shepherd Collie Cross. That'll do me. It's the shepherd that was pronounced. So, thank you for confirming that. Now, you have two live brothers. Okay. Then I need to say Dad's brother was a lot younger. No, they'd tell me if that was the case, but Maggie, I believe Dad's brother was a lot younger. So your uncle, There you go. He died first. Younger by 1 year. Okay. I want to say your dad's progression in the spirit world had a lot to do with his younger brother. And I believe you have a question relating to your current now. Okay. Can you understand Dad requiring an amputation? Sorry, Maggie, I just have to nut this through with Dad. Okay. Dad's telling me that in Dad's opinion, Bill is a bit lazy. Okay. Make your inquiries in your private time. Yeah, in Dad's opinion, Bill is a bit lazy. However, Billy has an emotional connection that your dad's generation wouldn't understand. Can you understand this, Maggie? I feel Billy makes you laugh, makes you happy. Okay, I just have to stop that sound. Your dad wouldn't understand that level of emotionality. Yeah, your dad wants you to be happy. You can only take happy with you. You can't take money with you. But you're stressing over the money when it should, in your dad's opinion, it should be Billy that's alleviating that problem. And no, you also want to know from Dad if there's any blame for you leaving another relationship. And no, there's not. I feel you had to leave another relationship, and no, there's no judgment at all. Trust me, when you go over the other side, there is no judgment. Yeah, there you go. And that's where your dad believes that Billy should step up. But different generation. Okay, let's see what we have here. Can you understand Billy being an Aries? You're Aries, he's Libra. Okay, I can accept that. Okay. I'm being impressed with Dad. You need to nag more. You're not comfortable with it, but that's the feeling I'm getting from the spirit world. I feel you need to nag more. I'm not comfortable with nagging. But it's like repetitive. And I want to say there's been some nightmares recently. You've got the Sun card in your read, so yeah, I hate nagging too. Same here, I hate it. It's like, well, I've asked, but I feel your person has a memory issue, or they don't believe in holding memories. They do about their past person though, for some reason. Can you understand nagging? There's a fear that someone will leave because of the asking. Yeah, there's a fear that someone will leave because of the asking. Link retro. Yeah, can be. All signs can be good or bad. It's not one or the other. But in Maggie's case, I'm feeling a fear. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I feel you've asked, or you were told that the ex did this, the ex did that, and you've done everything to avoid doing anything that the ex did. And I do want to say there is a provider sense in Billy. There's genuine love, that's for sure. Maggie, do you understand about a child that's not yours but Billy's? There's a child not yours but Billy's. Their behaviour's been questionable, is what I'm picking up. And I feel Billy may have mentioned this to you, that you should go out and enjoy yourself, but you're torn. There you go. Can you understand Billy saying go out and enjoy yourself? Stop worrying about everything else. You're not wanting to spend the money though. Yeah. And I want to say that's what your dad likes, is that your enjoyment comes first. There you go. Can you understand Billy actually preparing for this? Hi Alex Dot. Welcome in. Yeah, but your dad travelled back to England and researched the family tree. But I feel like Billy has taken care of that. Yeah, there you go. I knew there was a reason I picked up England. I'd love to say things are going to be easy, but I believe Billy has even tried to prepare you. Scotland Island. There you go. I knew it was that direction. But there's an English connection too. Can't change it. Can you understand Billy preparing you? Yeah. And I feel like there's a social group, even though you're wanting to save money to go overseas, yes, keep doing that. But there's a social group that meets near you in a park, and I feel the cost is really low. He's preparing his son more. I feel like his son's a wild card. That's what I got. Like a wild child. The son is... I believe it's more the son is locked in a situation or feels he's locked. Yeah, and I feel that it's low cost. So Maggie, hopefully that resonates with you, and just take Dad's love. It's still there. Dad is still looking over you. Yeah. I feel that, there you go, $20 a year, that's minimal cost. You're welcome, Maggie. But the son that's just had the baby, I feel like Billy is trying to talk that person into genetic testing. Billy doesn't believe that the baby is actually his son's. And hopefully that resonates. So take your dad's love. You're welcome, Maggie, and thank you for the sub. Okay, and next we have... I think I did the next. Okay. Next we have James Sarum. There you go, Maggie. They're never wrong when it comes from the other side. Oh, thank you for the lovely bits. For the cheer. Oh, that's generous of you, Maggie. Mwah. Bless you. Thank you. No, Cozy Angel messages. You haven't missed it. I'm just looking to see if James Sarim is still there. It doesn't look like it because I did get kicked off stream, so... I did get kicked off stream. You are next, Cozy Angel Messages. Who's been a subber for 12 months, I believe? Oh, 5 months. There you go. I just reminded myself it's 2 years since my Twitch journey began. But Cozy Angel Messages, you are up next, lovely. Okay, I need to... And it reminds me, anyone in the chat... it's usually the bitrate that kicks me off. That means when kids get home from school, everybody connects to their Wi-Fi's and my Wi-Fi strength drops. And it usually does happen at the same time, believe it or not. Hopefully Cozy Angel Messages is there. There you go. Well, Cozy Angel Messages, you know how I work with this one. Okay. I really feel you're at a crossroads, that you're looking at giving up something and going into an area more stable. Just let me know, Cozy Angel Messages, if that resonates. you're all there. And Laura would be next. And then Phoenix. And there's a few names I haven't gone through because subs do get boosted in the queue. Maybe. I feel like you're looking for stability. Can you understand that, Cozy Angel Messages? Stability. Yeah. I feel that life, you've had to go without too many times in life. And you're paying to do something you love is what I'm picking up. And yeah, I can remember being told as I was growing up, do something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. It's not true. You do something you love, there's still work. Okay. That's what I get the crossroads energy about. Let's see. Okay. I see you caring for someone else's child. I don't think that'd work, Phoenix. Okay. Can you understand caring for somebody else's child? There you go. I feel like the parent sees it as a challenge. You see it as beautiful. The parent sees it as a challenge. You see it as beautiful. I want to say the parent is worried about food allergies. You haven't noticed any. You have noticed too much computer time, though. Yeah. Is it yourself, the mother, or the child, Aries? Yeah. Too much computer time. I feel the computer is a babysitter. No. I feel at home the computer's a babysitter. And there's something about food. Sorry, I can't change the food thing. There's something about food that the parents are worried about. Okay. The child's a year old. Check with the mother. I feel that there is something that is left on in the background. Because there's a fear about the child not sleeping. You haven't noticed it while you've looked after the child, but the parents are concerned. And I do feel there is something left on in the background. If it's not the child, I can understand the child being a year old not having a computer, but there's something left on in the background. And I do believe the not sleeping is a food thing. They always have they don't turn it off. Oh, goodness. I turn everything off. At the power points. At the switches. Yeah, my person calls me names, but I don't care. I turn everything off at the wall. There's not even the red light. I don't have a clock in my bedroom. Might surprise some people. But I feel that your friend relies on you, or the parent of that child relies on you as a sage. I don't know how else to term it, and a wisdom person. Yeah, I feel that is why sleep is disrupted, because I feel sleep is disrupted around about, I want to say 2 a.m. 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Sleep is disrupted. You haven't noticed it, but I feel you don't have that background noise. I knew there was something electronic, like screen-like, left on. Present it to... You're wondering how you can present this to the parents. I feel if you present it as a way... Yeah, my bitrate's dropping again. It's now saying it's excellent. Thank you, Fusion, for the welcome back. And the feels bad, man, no. Cozy Angel messages, I'm not picking that up. Oh, you've been put in an ad. I reckon that's why Twitch kicked me off. So they can run more.